Hey guys, what's up? We're coming at you with another episode of Tabletop RGB, and now we're gonna say our classic catchphrase in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, gamers.
Daytona.
Welcome back to Saving Throw, the only D&D podcast where, hey guys, it's been a hot minute, and why don't you try getting 6 people who are roughly 30 in the same place at the same time, you son of a bitch. I'm Chris, I'll be your Dungeon Master, and I will beat off 100 men way more efficiently than a gorilla ever could. I'm joined by our party, which includes Zach as Alistair Noble Drifter.
Check out my sweet buy icon Otacon pin sent in by Dessert Boy Man. Thank you.
Elise has Win the Turtle.
I can cast
Nice.
Tidal Wave.
Playing Ash Bar Ramrats.
Like
I saw Ho. I too saw Ho.
David has Jumper Many Shields.
I brought a cat today.
And we have Jason playing Kyra, and I'm like, good luck with this one, bud.
I don't know how he's gonna
I brought a cat to watch fucking gorillas jack off me with a pin and some nice ho-ho action. Great.
Honestly, you did great.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If you like this show, I'm sorry, you can watch it recorded live on Twitch and YouTube or catch the edited version on our YouTube channel and podcast platforms. Unless you're in the city of Paksay, Laos, you all know what you did. And if you want to support us, the absolute best way is our Patreon, which gets you access to all kinds of rewards across our shows, including being an NPC in this show, and can't confirm this, but I've heard rumors that for $10, you can be included in some sort of Patreon chant.
Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons. Squat Coupler, Captain Malix Nani, Sparrow, Cuddy, Paulucha, and Sofino. HSM Earnless, Marks the Jester, Yane Love, Logan 01, Jack Warner. Witch Tower, Kevin, Asian, and Selfaria, Arky, Forensic, Beck, Nicole, Smart Alec, Mystic, Waddy. Leprechaun, Jacob Bell, Crimson, Chrissy, Victor Alexander, Shadowed Navi, Soul Masters, BBC, Watts, and Riser, Sherlock, Sellert, Mr. Mocha, Strawbreaker, Lucas, Flug of Goldwyn, Don Ruby, John Oshking, Gilmer, H. the Harris, and Boomer Emily. Plethora of penguins and who needs to sleep Alea, Yakta, S. Lalalitzi, JFJ, Nightwing, Ichiza, T, the driver, 458 ATD. Maho Stars, Raspberry, Crest, Will Bed, and Chosen, Din, Nightweeda, ASIC, Rodite, Floppy, JC, Fox, and Tim. Anna's Bananas, Lord Byron, Siegfried, Haruka, Nayagi, Panic Ping, and Shebastine, Cynthios, Hannah, Fluffy, Senpai, Nick, Necrosis, Elijah, Sly. It's official, Mr. Cola, Pastel, Sunset, Samurai, Anemo, Hero, Monochrome, Gotcha, Everett, Jumpy. Dessert Boy Man, Schmargo Blarts, Rick Rat, Dora Maple, Traveling in a Box, and Snowcat. Conjuring, Scribes, Croissant, Fulfilla, Written Word, Gimko, and Sibylla. Color Beer, Brenda, and Jimpy, the Red Fighter, Master, Saruka, Nayagi. Thank 'em, gotta thank 'em all. Gotta thank 'em all, our Patreons.
Previously on Saving Throw, we did a big fight, and we're all pretty much a bit beat up right now, or some of us very beat up right now. More on that in a second. But previously, a woman turned into a dragon, if you know what I'm saying. So for this edition of I'm Pretty Sure We Partied, we're talking about the good and bad dragons. In particular, let's hear about how our party feels about dragons. Have y'all encountered dragons in the past, or is this your first time going to face with an honest-to-goodness smog? Somebody start.
I can go first this time.
Do it.
The easiest answer is no on I haven't seen one in person, but I've definitely probably witnessed some freak or two coming in with their leg just burnt to a crisp. Just destroyed. It's right up my alley to try to salvage somebody who got destroyed by a dragon. Like, oh, this guy is like all charcoal. I might be able to help him. Literally covered in ash. Like, he's just black and his body's like a skeleton. I was like, I think I might be able to save this guy. No, I've only probably seen Chiron's probably only seen the guy who's been charred by one or like injured by one.
For all the folks watching, we talked about this in the pre-show, but it's like gonna get edited out. So, dragons in saving throw are I don't like smogs. I prefer dragons to be animals that are somewhat intelligent, but really they're just animals. They burn shit and they eat goats and shit like that.
It's the correct.
Dang,
They're not gonna fucking. They're not Magic the Gathering dragons, especially because those are fucking so annoyingly smart that they're just regular dudes.
Yep, agreed. Alistair has not seen one living, but I assume that at some rich motherfucker's house, there's probably a skeleton of a dragon or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That'd be like a collector's, like put it on your wall kind of thing.
Yeah. And he definitely has an interest in them as like a College of Lore bard who likes stories of fantastical heroes and whatnot, but never in person.
Fantastical beasts are going to find them.
Yeah.
I can go next.
Yeah.
Junver has not laid eyes on a dragon, but
He's laid hands.
has like heard
But he's laid a dragon.
has like
But he was wearing a blindfold.
he's laid pipe on a
gone.
dragon.
It was really dark.
A giant frat party where they're just like, whoa, it's a dragon. Oh, he doesn't know. This is terrible. I regret making this joke.
Yeah, so no, but Junver has like, we went over, I think last time or time before, how like back at Great Taunt, we go out and grab like dire goats and stuff. You know what else likes to eat dire goats? Dragons. Dragons like to eat dire goats. So like on occasion, one would go missing at night, or like you'd hear the flapping of wings during a storm, or like when visibility was low, but never actually laid eyes on one.
Yeah, of the different areas of Rame, I think Great Taunt would probably be the highest dragon populace. I mean, it's that or it's like Sander, but yeah.
Yeah, and like it's one of those things where I don't feel like that was an uncommon occurrence, but like they never just flew around in the middle of the day where they were easy to see.
Yeah, I mean you're pretty far from like major cities, so I feel like they definitely would like that more.
They like their goats too, so
It's facts. Who doesn't, you know?
yeah,
Who
true.
doesn't?
For Wynn, I think she's never seen a dragon, but a couple years before she was born, one flew like really low over the ship, and just the wind pressure from it alone almost capsized the ship. And she knows this because the old folks, the geezers, bring it up every fucking time they drink.
This one time.
Yeah, exactly.
You never fucking seen a dragon? You have a whole dragon form, you fucking poser. Ash, what you got?
Well, obviously dragons, for being quite powerful creatures, are obviously quite interesting. No, I've lived in the Podunk town and the capital, and unless they are flying around the capital, those are basically the only two places I've been, so that's a hard no on me encountering a lot of dragons. A lot of / any dragons in my life.
Yeah, you won't encounter any like dragon tamers in the Empire at the very least. Last time, everything went to shit, and we sprang into action like the X-Men. The Shatterers fired their big-ass laser at the Shaper's Stone, the big magic rock at the center of our city here. We hijacked an airship, shout out KJ Star, and sailed our way through the sky to reach the deck of the Shatterers' flagship, the Eris. Shout out Patron H, the Eris. There, we got into a big rumble with 3 of the Shatterers, namely Selfaria, shout out Patron Selfaria, who we learned is some kind of crystal construct and not fully mortal, Trotan Oscelor, known dickbag, and lastly, Shaja Jadestone. While in the city below somewhere, TL and Marin slugged it the fuck out.
Oh yeah, it's still happening. It's still happening.
Along with Dr. Carmire, we managed to disrupt the beam and redirect it off of the Shaper's Stone. Problem was, we inadvertently redirected that bitch into Shaja Jadestone. And then we promptly learned why they call her, instead of calling her the Rassi, the dragon, as the magic twisted and burned her into, or maybe back into, a fucking dragon.
Chris, can you... I know we have some insight into this, of like her body and not being able to use magic, or her magic is fucked up. do we fully understand what the deal is going? Like, if too much magic is pumped into her, she becomes a dragon? Is that what's happening here? Or are we not supposed to fully understand yet?
Okay, so here's what we know.
I don't really know how we can guess. I don't think we'd have any certainty on that.
Here's what we know. Here's like the full Shaja story that we know.
Thank you.
She is a Rasi, which is basically like a demigod in Ekra. She was pretty, she was the Rasi of conquest. It sounded like she was going on some conquesting, and people didn't take too kindly to that. So a bunch of Rasi got together. She was in some way tricked, and they blocked her magic.
Yes.
What that means is that she had to basically go into exile. She took all of her worshippers, which were people like Ren, Dragonkin, and fucked off back here to Ekra-On. Or sorry, from Ekra-On to here with the help of Trote. Basically promising her, hey, we have this man who can help fix your magic. That's all we got. She still seems to have access to some magic in her regular form. Like, she was able to use her conquest power and brainwash a bunch of fucking people. Right. And she also punches harder than God. Maybe not actually, but and then she got shot with a big magical laser that does stuff with magic.
Wow.
Namely,
eloquently said.
Yeah. Namely, I mean, from what we've been told by Carmire, basically like it interferes with the flow of magic in the thing that it's hitting. In various different ways. I mean, it's designed to break a heart, not necessarily hit a person. And whatever that did somehow infected her magic and then turned her into Dragon.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Now, dripping and burning with that jade-colored magic, her wings beat slowly, and her claws make the deck of the airship creak as she looks across the 8 of you. 8 of you. That's you 5, Troten, Sofari, and Dr. Carmire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the other goons are dead, right?
Everyone else is dead. 9, there's a pilot.
Sure.
He's out there behind the wheel going, come on, man.
Not today.
With the frizz? No way. Troten is the first one to speak. Man, things really aren't going my way today. He looks at Chaja. Hey there, let's be smart about this. Look, you're halfway back to what you want, right? Now how's about we get the doctor back together and we fix this proper? The Starling Dragon looks across the deck again, and her eyes begin to burn, turning from that usual jade color to that same burning yellow you had seen before. And a bolt of yellow magic shoots from the eyes and blasts Troten Ocelor.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah!
He reels back, and the weight of the ship shifts a bit as 2 of the biggest motherfuckers present, minus Jennifer, on the deck both move. And Troten stands back up full, his eyes also burning yellow.
Oh no!
Oh no!
All right, let's transition back to the Foundry screen.
Oh no!
That's not good.
Fuck. Of all the motherfuckers. Oh.
Yeah, he's the last one I thought would get mind controlled.
Yeah.
Of all the motherfuckers to ever fuck mothers.
This is going to be both. This is going to be like go in waves. Basically, it's going to be some are going to be full rounds of combat, some are going to be QTEs effectively. Speaking of, Junver.
Oh man, I've been doing so bad on this, Claire.
Same, dog. I can. The things that look like jumps but are dodges are like the biggest piece of shit in the world. Junver.
Yes.
Shaji the Dragon turns her eyes, looking right to Dr. Carmire. And then to you, who is the most directly in between her and him.
Yeah.
Her head snaps forward as she bares her fangs towards you. You have an option. Shield or dodge. I swear to Christ I wrote this before I was starting playing Split.
Also, Chris, you know the answer.
Yeah.
Why you even asking?
I don't want to say use your shield.
Bro's last name is literally Many Shields.
Yeah, like I'm gonna try.
His name ain't Junver Many Dodges.
Strength check for your shield, add your proficiency.
Also, Chris, I don't know if this is something you can fix or if this is just Forge bugging, but on my screen it still has a game paused. Oh, yep, you fixed it. Thank you.
The game's paused.
Oh, it's back. You bitch.
That's a 24 total.
Yeah, that'll do her. You bring your shield up, hoping the bladed edge deters her from, eating your ass. And you swing your shield forward as you catch her jaw in motion, fangs wrapping around the edge of your shield as she crunches down. Free moment for the rest of the party. Who's got an idea?
I didn't say it was a good idea.
Wait.
An idea? I don't know. Point the laser at her some more. Maybe that'll help.
That's my other idea, but like it took us literally everything we had to turn it 45 degrees. She's another 90 degrees.
I would also say if you did do that, it would like cut the ship in half because you'd have to like turn it through the mast.
Yeah, okay. No,
Hear me out. Hear me out. Point it the other way. Hit the crystal. Blow this whole thing up.
turn it at the Shaper Stone, join the Shatterers, be a bad guy. the arc goes there, we're terrorists now.
Chris has to rewrite everything.
Chris has written that possibility yet. What if we just all...
Chris gives up. Savings are canceled.
Chris, is her mouth like being held open while she's chomping? Like, is it
So basically, like, if looking, sorry for the readers at home, if your shield is a shield and you're holding it out, she's like crunching around it.
Cool.
Like trying to like get at you.
So her mouth's pretty big and open.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody cast a big spell down there.
Do something.
Someone kiss her.
So if give her a sweet smooch. So if she were to say breathe fire on you, you would melt like a Junverito.
Yeah, that part.
We don't know that she can breathe fire yet.
Sure. I guess.
Here's some free dragon lore for just how saving throw works. All dragons can breathe something. It ain't necessarily fire, but they can breathe something.
Yeah, none of it's good.
Yeah.
So we don't know that she can breathe fire.
You know that she can breathe something.
Okay.
Maybe she breathes for breeze.
This
and
is-
we can just get a nice cleansing scent here.
We're like
My only rune left is fire, so I'm not doing that.
We're like out of combat turns, right? Like we're just kind of free falling for a second.
This is like a free. This is a QT.
Here's the thing.
How long is QT, like, real time?
I don't know. I'm gonna give you a couple ideas worth of time, and then if you don't do anything, I'm gonna keep reading the next block.
No. I mean, like, how long do characters have? Like,
anything you could do in an action or something you could describe, like when Chiron fell off the ship and had to teleport back. All cool.
Hear me out. We don't know what her motivations are. All kind of very weird and complicated.
And now she's a dragon. Yeah.
And now she's a dragon.
No, we know she wants Carmire. That's the only thing we
figure
really
out
know.
some things, possibly a weakness or insecurities through detect thoughts on her. I could also get mind control.
Do we have any way of making it seem like Carmire's dead?
I mean,
You could kill him.
Disguise. Yeah. Honestly,
Let's just say it.
I mean, I could also make a major image of a dead body that looks like him, but
Yeah, exactly. And then do we have a way to make him like invisible?
I'm seeing double 4 Carmires.
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, if we like hide him and make a dead Carmire, something like that.
Alright, here's the only problem with hiding him is we need him standing here still working on this machine.
Yes. Okay. So to clarify here, actually, let me read that block of text so it doesn't. Dr. Carmire is currently continuing to fiddle with the panel on the side of the crystal interrupter. It is still firing that beam just off into the distance. And with nothing at the end of its path, the beam is like arcing wildly and shooting in a chaotic fashion. It was clearly it was designed to be linking up with its target,
right?
Like the Shaper Stone in this case. Now that it's not doing that, threads of magic are just bolting off and crashing into buildings. Some lash against the Shaper Stone and leave more of those deep cracks in the surface. It needs to be turned off.
Okay. So he's doing important work. We probably shouldn't stop him.
Yeah, we can't really disrupt that.
Okay.
How? Oh god. Is Train who's Train focusing on right now?
So currently he's just kind of standing still, and his eyes are glowing yellow. He's either stunned or battling mind control.
Dealing with the fury of the cursed flame or whatever.
And Selfaria seems to not be affected, right?
So she was the one that actually stabbed Chaja and ended up knocking her into the beam. She's what was I saying? Troton's last order to her was basically like get Shajo away from the doctor, which she did. So she's not technically hostile to you in this exact moment, but I would
not
trust
the most
her.
reliable.
Yeah,
No,
no, she
absolutely not.
sucks.
But
She's also like
absolutely
a
don't
death
trust her, but
bot.
she isn't on Safari or on Chacha's side.
Definitely that.
Yeah.
Well, unless anybody else got a better idea, I might try to detect thoughts on this fucking dragon just to see.
I mean, I
going
gotta.
on.
Are we in turn or like what's?
We're out of
No,
turn.
if you want-
We're just doing things.
We're in
anyone
a
wants to do
literal fuck
something,
around
go
for a
for
few
it.
seconds.
I was gonna try to. If I try to get in between Troton and the dragon,
I'll
sounds like a bad idea. I know.
I'll move her
terrible
here 'cause
idea.
she's more roughly here.
I'm gonna like prepare to like. I'll use, a key point if you want me to do this, or I just like want to dodge. I want to be like ready to dodge something, and I'm just gonna try to get Troton focused on me and have him start swinging wildly like an idiot, and maybe he'll hit the dragon. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Or no, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say counterpoint. How strong is a cannon versus a dragon?
I was thinking the same thing. Of like just turn these cannons up.
Definitely stronger than you hitting it. It's a cannon.
Yeah,
This
but
is why
like,
I
is
was
it stronger
asking
than you
how long
casting
do we have,
fireball
'cause
on
it's
it?
like-
You know,
Um.
it's a point blank cannon. Like it's fucking 10 feet away from the cannon.
Here's the thing. I don't know about like stronger necessarily, because like a fireball is an explosion and a cannonball's a projectile that does an explosion. Like they're probably either pretty equal, or like the physical force of a cannonball is going to do more for pushing her than a fireball is going to do.
All right.
And if she has fire resistance, the cannonball's
Exactly.
not going to be affected by
It's
that.
just how quickly can we get these cannons operational?
They're on. I mean, like they're on like wheels and pivots, so it's like if you're all able-bodied adventurers.
Yeah. Could we like do that in a turn?
You'd probably be able to like turn one around and load it in a turn, but then have to fire.
Yeah.
Or if like
you're
two
working
of you,
together, yeah.
if two of you are operating like a cannon crew, which is basically what Troton's crew was doing before you killed them all, like you could do it a lot more efficiently.
So in this quick time, we're still in the quick time event.
Yeah.
In this quick time event, could two of us grab a cannon and shoot it down her neck?
If you and Alistair wanted to like grab a cannon over here, rotate it around, I would say that's something you could do while Chiron is trying to distract Troton / the dragon.
I'll even burn like a key point for patient defense if you want.
Okay,
Then
so
I'm really trying to-
let's say you do that. Give me a intimidation check.
Ooh.
Take that with advantage because I have an idea here.
You're like good
still
at that,
wouldn't
right?
negative it.
That's like your only good charisma
No.
perk? No? Really?
Nope, that's not how it works.
Huh? I mean, I can give you Bardic Inspiration right now, too. Technically.
I got 21.
Whoa!
Okay.
That's really good!
Not bad.
So and let's say while this is happening, Wynn and Alistair are moving into cannon positions. Does that sound fine?
Yeah, I'm down
Great.
to
All right. Do you guys basically because you were next to Wynn, you both dashed at the same time. Wynn dashing towards the cannon, you dashing beside Troton. Go ahead.
I did not get a 21. I got a 13.
Oh.
Well, that's way different.
Different.
Okay, that is way different. Okay, yeah. So
had the
you
wrong
guys basically
sheet.
and break, and Wynn and Alistair rush one way, and Chiron rushes the other. You slip by Troton Ocelor, and he's just kind of standing there menacingly, and you just give him a big across the face.
Hell yeah.
Just paintbrush slap him. Fuck it. Roll your attack. Maybe you deal damage to him.
I got a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Probably missed
No.
one.
13 does not hit. No.
So,
Yeah, but he's at least looking at you. Alistair and Wynn, give me
Not a strength check, please.
Well, who's doing what? Let's talk about that.
When
I think
do you have any strength?
we're both really bad at strength.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But I think my thought here is that Alistair has more dexterity in terms of just like
I do.
not just the stat, but like he's better at aiming and shit.
Sure.
And I have more technical knowledge of this whole thing. So I'm going to be
Shoots and
like
cannons, yeah.
preparing it to fire.
Okay.
And then Alistair can be like aiming, right?
Give me a sleight of hand check from Win then.
Sure.
And give me a attack roll using your dex, Alistair.
Sure, I can't persuade the cannon to turn. Oh, a 19?
Sleight of hand. I got
Plus-
a 0 in
okay.
sleight of hand.
At least 2, so it's over 20. There's no way that doesn't work.
I'm gonna, and I don't think I've actually done this, but I think I can give myself guidance for a d4. Oh, that's a nat 1
Oh,
Plus 2.
no.
for a total of 3.
Win picks up the cannonball, like almost puts it in the barrel, then drops it and goes, jeez, and chases it across the deck for a second.
Meanwhile, I have the cannon lined up at least.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And you're getting a fuse ready, but like there's nothing to shoot, so whatever.
Yeah.
Junver,
Question.
you hear your shield groan as the metal tries to not crumble beneath the pressure of the dragon's jaw, and you can physically like feel the magic that you've poured into your shield and its runes begin to like waver and fade away as the shield threatens to buckle. And then you hear a heavy swing and a crashing noise as to your left, Chorton Oslor raises his axe and cracks it into the head of Shadja.
Let's go!
The dragon roars and reels its head back, blue and green magic dripping from the wound, and Troton heaves, eyes no longer yellow as he looks at Kara for a second, and then the dragon goes, "How long we fucking known each other? You thought that'd work on me? You might be a dragon, but you're still a dumb bitch."
Wow!
And he looks at you all, "Come on, heroes. Slaying a dragon isn't the kind of shit that gets your tits hard."
Rock solid!
Now we're gonna enter a round of combat.
All right.
I'm gonna move Ash up because he didn't get to do anything in the QTE event, and I'm also gonna move her back just a half step. She's still on the deck. Ash, take us away.
Hey Philo, I know you're busy, but Shadja's a dragon. Any tips on you? She apparently thinks you can fix her magic. Any tips on this?
I was under the impression the dragon thing was metaphorical.
Damn it! Okay, well you go back to do. Okay, well don't let me take up too much of your time.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna read his other thing now because I think you're the right person to hear this bit. You tell him to go back to it, and he goes, "I've nearly got it. Too much longer, the crystal will reach critical mass. But all I have to do is disconnect the internal." And he yanks like on the side of the panel. He speaks as he continues working, opening the side panel of the contraption to reveal the internal crystal, a massive purple stone, clearly one of the ones that he's built, with all types of diodes and crystal bullshit attached to it. He reaches in and pulls something off, but as soon as he touches it, whatever buildup of magical energy was there lashes out and shocks the doctor, and he's sent flying back, knocked into this wall behind him.
Oh, fuck.
And he
He's
slips,
conscious?
down with a dull thud. He is not currently moving.
Fuck!
Shit.
Okay, well I need to go check on that.
Trenton goes, fuck.
Tell Sylphari to do it. That's like her whole thing, right?
The doctor?
She loves the
sure,
doctor.
but she can't touch the cannon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. No, I meant tell her to heal him or something.
She's trying to kill him.
Is she?
Yes.
He created her. I can't remember what the inner.
Yeah, but she's dumb and obeys orders, and she was trying to kill him last episode.
All right.
We were basically told
Relentlessly.
Yeah.
we were basically told no,
you're right, I remember
she
that.
has protocols built in that prevent her from basically prevented him from building something he could use to escape.
Right. Sorry. 6 weeks memory.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Been a while.
She does currently seem a bit torn between what to do, either between fighting the dragon or getting rid of the doctor.
No, that's fair.
So Ash, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to check on Philo real quickly.
All right, I'm gonna move you over here. Okay, give me a medicine check.
Damn, if only
sure.
we had a doctor to do this.
Look, he's busy right now.
I
okay?
know,
He's
I
doing
know,
other-
I know he is. I know he is. It sucks. Why is one of our
only
offensive
that's healing
characters?
magic.
Oh, that's decent. That's a 14.
Okay. He's clearly unconscious. Whatever that did a lot. Didn't kill him, but he's unconscious. He has clearly been hit with a fuckload of magic, more than a immortal person probably should be taking on the daily. He's exceeded his dosage. That's all you can get with a 14.
All right. Well, I've looked at machines before. This one can't be that different from all the other ones, right?
Fuck up. Let's go.
Give me an Arcana check.
He's good at that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm strumming another fucking bardic inspiration.
All right. What does that get, Dad?
Plus 8.
D6.
D8.
D8. Alice, roll a D8.
I'm fancy now. It's a D8. That's a 2, so not great.
All right.
And
So
plus
that's,
2 better than plus 0.
2 more than you would have.
Also, that's also just a 14.
Okay.
Damn.
You look into the side of this cannon as he's basically opened the side barrel, and that's where the crystal is. This is clearly the battery. This is what's powering this whole fucking thing. Good news. This looks like overall a pretty simple crystal construction. This is the same kind of tech that would go into building any crystal cannon, any cannon that fires using a crystal, as opposed to fire.
I would have seen one of those before.
Definitely,
That sounds vaguely familiar.
or even like crystal mining equipment or something like that. In
Look,
which
my uncle was a government contractor. He's made a cannon.
yes, and yeah,
You know what a fucking
like,
cannon looks like.
that much is stuff you're definitely familiar with. And to that, I would say you would understand that the objective here is to take that thing out, because without that, it will not have a fuel source and will not have anything to fire. Other than that, you have no fucking clue what any of these wires and bullshit do. You could probably take more turns to try to investigate and, like, almost like what do you call it? Like, not retrofit, but like deduce basically what's doing what in
That's
this
the
thing. But it
blue
would take more.
wire.
You gotta figure out what wire to cut, but you have to do it without being, an expert.
Should have said they're all blue wires.
Hey, I hope you can handle all the people trying to kill us. I've got some wiring to do.
Okay.
I'll be a little busy the next few turns. I was trying to. I gotta wing it.
Aren't you literally right by somebody who's trying to kill us / him?
Yeah, I'll cross that bridge when she tries to stab me with it.
Charles like,
Look,
right,
here's the
I got
benefit of
that
having
part.
here's the benefit of having 2 daggers. I could use one to cut wires and one to stab someone. I'm fixing it!
Turton says, easier solution. Safaria, kill the dragon! Idiot!
Nice, good.
And
Yes.
she's, she basically, like, head snaps like the Terminator to look at the dragon. He goes, great, still works.
Sick.
Carwine, we're going back to regular turn order. You're up.
Well, Safaria just got told to kill the dragon.
Yeah, so her sword was lodged in Shaja before. She basically, rematerialized it in her hand, same way she did when you fought her in the ballroom. And she's like, turned and is in, sword fighter stance facing Shaja. Everyone's facing Shaja except for Ashbaugh and the unconscious man.
I'm doing science. Exactly one side.
I think I'm gonna make it so I'm gonna move over here because don't want her
Be in front of her.
Smart.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a fair
Really
point.
smart. Really
I don't want
smart.
3 of us in a line
Thank you.
because it's just gonna be 2 of you in a line, hopefully. Okay. I'm gonna try to get at this girl's ego, so I'll be like, okay. You had to change to a dragon. You couldn't even beat me as a monk. I see.
Ooh.
You couldn't outpunch me, so you had to change to something else. Face me like a real person, or face me like a real fighter. And I'll try to intimidate or / distract her even more, and I'm gonna just action dodge. I'm not gonna get too fancy with it. I'm just gonna try to get her attention. Play at her ego a little bit.
Yeah, go for another
Climb up on the dragon's back.
I got a 7.
Man.
Man, I have a -1, Zach.
She at least now knows you're to her side.
Yeah, I have a -1.
Unfortunately for you, she is going to go next. And she is going to do a big tail whip maneuver to everyone around her, which is yourself, Troten, and Junver.
Okay.
Dex check if you want to try to dodge this fucker.
Yeah.
Can I do a check to try and shield this fucker instead of dodge?
Sure.
Is it still Dex?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. It was, can't blame me for trying.
You gotta move fast. Oh,
I got a 20. Yeah.
Something to mention also. For a dragon, this thing moves fast.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a monk dragon, so.
I got 18.
18 is enough. You're only gonna take half here. Troten failed that thing so bad.
He gets kicked back into the laser. He also dies. He also turns into a dragon.
He also turns into a dragon.
He gets sent to the moon. He blasts off like Jesse and James.
Ooh, actually, Chris.
Yes.
I never get to use this.
That's where you cut away.
This is worded weirdly, so I want to see what you think about it. I have the Shield Master feat. As a bonus action, when I use my attack action, I can shove someone. That's not important. Second part, I add my Shield's AC bonus to Dex save versus effects targeting only me, period. As a reaction, if I succeed on a Dex save for half damage, I can interpose my shield to avoid the damage.
This wasn't targeting only you.
That was my question, is like the way it's worded, does it mean just as a reaction if I succeed on a Dex save period or only towards
copy and paste that in the chat for
Let
me?
him play, ref. Come on.
I'll use my Magic the Gathering I failed the judge test once skills to figure this out.
I put it in Slack. I don't.
Okay.
I almost opened that tab on the stream.
What are we
That
good?
sounds like it's a separate.
That's separate.
Where's the Cuphead stuff, Zach?
That's separate, but it is burning your reaction. Are you cool with that?
I don't have a whole lot of runes left, so yeah.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So you basically just like swing your shield to the side and block the whole thing. And so you shield and you block it, and the tail wraps around your shield and just whacks Turner in the back of the head. Chiron.
I'm looking at the feat in the player's handbook. It's a fully separate bullet point. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it would start with as reaction otherwise. Chiron, you're taking half damage unless you have some monk bullshit to avoid.
I have evasion, so if it's something that I can see, such as a blue dragon's lightning breath or a fireball spell, but in this case a tail, I would assume.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
That lets me dodge for area of effects. If I make a dexterity saving throw, I take 0.
Okay, then
nice.
you're both fine.
Let's go.
Troten gets hit, but that is not enough to fucking do anything notable to him.
I never make a dex save, so I really wanted to use that.
Yeah. Next up is Alistair. Oh, Alistair and Win. Perfect.
Oh, great.
Can I go first?
Yeah, sure. I don't give a
I mean,
shit.
are you putting the ball in the fucking cannon, or what are you doing?
Guys,
Here's my thought.
Actually, have we considered taking 2 cannons and putting them on Wynn's shoulder between the shafts?
Yes, Blastoise mode. Let's go.
And then infusing them with water.
Yeah, you can
Then we get a
cast
blast
rain or
place.
whatever. Hydro pump this bitch. Come on.
Hydro pump.
Motherfucker.
Remind me, Chris, when she turned into a dragon, she was off the ship and then she flew back on.
Correct.
Yeah.
So we know she can fly.
We know they fly now.
They fly now.
They fly now.
Fine now.
Because it's just the way you were making this thing. It seemed like our goal was
We could
push her off. And then we
Gotcha.
Well, in that moment, it was push her off Junver.
Okay, but it's not push her off the ship.
I wish I had.
In that case, because I was gonna do a thing to make it easier to push her off, but I think that might not be the best idea anymore.
I think we're just slamming her with the big cannon.
I think we're just slamming her with
Unless you got something cool to infuse this cannonball with your cool druid magic.
Hey Chris, how well can a Fae load a cannon?
Like Mariel?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't think very well, because the fuck. I don't have a lot of insight on how the Fae work in saving throw.
Because either I just load the cannon myself, or I summon something to load the cannon.
You would
then I can
definitely do better than a summoned thing.
All right, then
You
I'll just
also
do
have
that.
boat experience.
I'll just
Her
do that.
hands,
then.
they're all like watery from being in the ocean most of the
so
time.
pretty.
Cannonball's just slippery. Yeah.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check this time with advantage, because you're using a full turn
With
here.
advantage. It's a 4 and a 12.
Okay, 12 is enough to put a ball in a hole.
I would
go.
fucking hope so.
Yeah. Well,
If I'm just standing here with my dick in my hand one more turn, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Alistair, you passed your check last time.
Yeah.
Give me an attack roll. You can treat it like it's. Give me attack roll plus your dex modifier.
Okay. 17, I think that's +2, so 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
You fire, and the cannonball flies out and hits her ass, and that is going to actually cause her to scoot back. That is true. And roll me a d20 for attack +8.
I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Could be better. 9.
Okay. 17 damage.
Should have just cast fucking fireball. This is wasting my goddamn time.
It's a spell slot though.
That's true. Actually, how much is fireball?
That's
Uh,
8d6.
68?
8d6?
Give me a second. Give me a second d20 on that.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
68.
14 this
That's a
time.
cannonball. All right. Add those together and get whatever number
That's
you get. 31 damage.
25. +8.
That can't be right.
For each,
Oh, +8.
or
yeah.
just one.
+8 total. So two
Okay.
d20 +8.
33.
Okay, 33 damage. Yeah.
That's okay. That's sizable. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's respectable.
You conk her ass with a cannonball. She, gets hit with a cannonball. It catches her in the side and kind of lodges there for a moment.
Like a kidney punch to a dragon.
Yeah, it does like a boom, but it's still a physical ball, so it's caught. there.
Sonic? Ooh!
Are
Flops
these solid cannonballs or gunpowder cannonballs?
Solid.
Okay.
Sick.
There's a variety of cannonballs there if you wanted to try to get something different. I'll also say that.
Oh, that's fun. I'm like Hawkeye.
So that's both me and Winston.
Yeah.
Unless you want to, so I'll basically treat that as action, either bonus or regular, depending on what you want to do. If you have anything else you want to do, but if you abandon the cannon, you're gonna have to redo that next time. So you can spend the rest of your turn getting the cannon ready again, or you can do something else.
I mean, the only other thing I would do would probably be to maybe cast mass healing word to possibly get the doctor up so Ash can help with the fight, but I also think it's narratively more cool to have Ash do his thing, so I don't know if I want to do that.
Being very kind, remember what happened when Wynn tried to heal a crystal-shocked Calabash Jones.
That's true, and also all of that, the people I would be healing are near the cannon too, so that's a good point.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, because you'd have to heal through the beam's path. I just don't know how that would work, because healing
It
word
goes
isn't
over. It goes over. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but how does healing word travel through space is a great question that I don't want to explore.
It goes up and then down,
I would
It's
say
fine.
he's a bard, so I would say it travels through space in the form of a wave, like a sound wave.
But a wave would pass through the
No, yeah.
Yes, that is what I was getting to. Yes, the wave would still pass through the beam. Yeah.
Then yeah, I don't want to do anything fancy. Maybe I'll just pull out my harmonica really fast and play it to give another bardic inspiration to who's next in the order? Probably Junver.
It is Selfaria.
Well, I'm not gonna give it to her, so Junver.
Junver. Speaking of Selfaria, she's going to dash. She'll use her lunge attack.
Damn, so I don't get to take an attack of opportunity against her?
You can if you want to,
That'd be
actually.
so
No,
crazy.
no, I absolutely don't.
She's like readying up for the lunge, and Ashball with a chair.
Just hit her in the back. Ashball, why? It's in my nature. Falls into the river together.
Yeah, she does her lunge attack. That actually will hit. For what was that 15? Yeah, 16 damage.
Cool.
And then she's going to try to do her follow-up attack. Ho, mama! That'll do her. For a fucking 19 damage.
She did
so
more in one turn than me and Win did together.
Yeah, this happens when her bullshit isn't interfered with by you guys not letting her haste. But you wish you had haste now, idiots. Okay,
No, because we still might have to fight her.
Yeah, listen, I'm pretty sure I lost consciousness during the battle, so.
Yeah. Next up's Troughton. He looks at Jumper and goes, all right, whatever, I fought with weirder people. And he's just gonna take his reckless strike at Chadja.
He's fighting against Sophia to people right now.
That's debatable.
Fuck
She's
you.
a turtle, for God's sakes.
Hey!
She's a fucking dragon!
And that one's like crystal golem. What are you talking about?
No offense.
She growls back, none taken in Draconic, but you don't speak that.
Nice.
Damn, we'll never know.
He hits her, but it's not for an amount of damage that anyone should be proud of. He's gonna go for a second attack.
Really? Barbarian man?
About to start calling
Certainly
him
he's
Stroke
not proud of
Like it was good, but 12 is not very good when his die is as high as it is. His second one does hit. For 17. Okay, that's better.
Your fucking cock shrink to the size of your brain? Fucking get in there. Come on.
Wow. Jesus.
He's like, now that's good shit talk. We're getting somewhere. Bonk. Junver, you're up next.
Quick world question, Chris. Are healing potions magical or alchemical in this world?
Alchemical.
I'm gonna take...
there are definitely magical healing potions, but like one you bought from Billy would not be magical.
Yeah. Sweet. I'd take a healing potion out and toss it to Ash.
It hits
Get
me
the
on the head
doctor
'cause
up.
it hits me on the head because I'm not paying attention.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, dex check, Junver. This is not,
Fuck.
this isn't like, I'm not gonna say it's super hard, but just don't fumble the bag.
I mean, we know what I do
What's-
with bags.
what's your
and
health
it's
at,
fumble
Ash?
'em. It's for the doctor.
Oh, that makes sense too.
Wow, so little faith in my tech skills.
Is that a fucking nat one?
Nat 1?
It fucking smashes against the door and explodes into a million shards.
And the cannon explodes as a result of it. We all die.
The healing goo falls down and
Chat.
there's nothing.
Just please spam the chat with the fucking Junver Nat 1 emotes. This is insane.
Unfucking believable.
David.
I'm gonna say also on his turn, by the way.
What do you want me to do? I'm rolling in Forge. It's. What do you want from me?
This is like I don't ever believe in like truly bad luck for a person, but I actually do believe it for you. It's really fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
it's really impressive, actually.
This this has been every D&D group I have ever been.
It's crazy.
It's truly impressive.
Maybe
You should
D&D
DM.
just isn't your game. I don't know.
I'm gonna say also on his turn, Troughton is gonna kick this cannon to turn it so it's facing her. Oops.
Nope.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
And that's gonna take us to the back of the order. I'm gonna put Ashball
Was it
back
my
in
whole
his.
turn to toss the health potion?
Oh, I mean, yeah. Sorry, you want to hit her?
Yeah. I mean, if I still have the option to, yeah, I would like to hit her.
Can you start getting like Raz to like just push a dice off a table for you?
It would probably be better at rolling. 23 to hit the first one.
That's pretty good.
Okay. I mean, I'll do a ton of damage, but +6. Ooh, min damage 7 on that one,
Do you hate to see it?
and then I'm pretty sure. Wait, is that not 20? Yeah, I got that 20 on that one.
20
Let's
plus
go. Is it double dice and modifier or just dice? I never crit, so I don't remember.
Roll an additional die.
21.
Okay.
Sweet.
I mean, that's 28 damage. I think it's almost pretty much exactly what Troton did, so that's pretty solid. You guys are hitting him with the combos. She's, clearly okay. It's a fucking dragon. You're not, in no way, shape, or form has one turn of damage done anything that makes you go like, oh, we're winning. But it's at least made her sort of like reel back a bit and realize, I can't just eat these motherfuckers one at a time.
I didn't do the math, but I feel like collectively we did over 100 damage in one turn order, which is pretty cool.
That's true.
It is, but we're also
fighting a dragon. I know.
Yeah, we know.
Also, how many people too? Like,
We've been fortunate enough that only Troton has taken damage this turn, so I feel confident, but...
Yes. With that, we're going to go to the top of the turn order, which would be Chiron, except Chaja has something to do first, which is she takes off. I'm just moving her back just for visual sake of it. She beats her wings, and heavy gusts of wind sort of rock the deck, and she flies just, I'm gonna say 15 feet above the deck now, and she's kind of hovering there.
Do we get attacks of opportunity when she lifts off?
No, because the wind is... I'll give it to Chiron and Selfaria because they're still much closer, but Junver and Troton are further away. Also,
I'm also much taller.
You also don't have a reaction because you used it on your shield, Mr.
No, I just had a turn. Fuck off. I just had a turn. I have my reaction back.
I thought, did we not determine that reactions are based on the round?
It's also new round. Both of them.
I missed big time. It's fine.
Either way, I won't use it for attack of opportunity.
Selfaria also missed. She got a fucking 3.
I assume this thing's AC is higher than 11.
You assume correctly. Her base AC was higher than 11.
Yeah.
So you can assume that Dragon's going to be tankier than that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it is Chiron's turn now, though. Regular turn.
15 feet.
Yep.
Fastball special. Jennifer throws him.
This would be really fucking cool. I mean, close to that. Vault me up there.
Jumper.
Just
Shit.
Go like
Okay.
this. Go like this.
I mean, you can just pop on my shield, and I can just
Yeah.
Yeah, like launch him off like a boot, like you're giving me like a boost.
Yeah.
Give me a boost.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I'm jumping off Junver.
Rule of cool.
Let's go.
Like it.
Just gonna launch me up there to try to get up there.
Okay, give me a... Okay, you know what? You're not going to give me a dex check. Jumper's going to give me a strength check.
Okay.
And you're going to give me your attack. And then depending on how good Jumper rolls...
Oh, God.
I mean,
okay,
total 10, but I rolled a 2, so... that's how it goes.
D8 though, you can use the...
Oh, Bardic Inspiration?
Yep.
I'll roll it.
That is a 5? 15?
15?
Okay.
Come on! Rule of cool? That didn't happen?
I'll give you the advantage because I'm an absolute gem.
Oh, I didn't... I should I'm giant, so I should probably have advantage, right?
Do you have advantage on all strength checks while giant?
I think it's just... It says saves.
No, but I will. We're okay. We're being nice here. I'm gonna give Chiron advantage on his attack because of Rule of Cool, and also you rolled a 15, and also everybody helped out.
Oh, I lied. It says check and saves.
Okay.
I got a 20 and a 23.
I'm already giving it to you. It's fine.
I rolled the same anyway.
You gotta be kidding
How are you like this?
me. Why are you?
I got a 20 and a 23 on my attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is one of those a nat 20?
No.
Okay, great. 23. Yeah. So I'm gonna say, yeah, you run a Junver, kick off the shield, do a backflip, and how are you hitting her?
Just do an uppercut on the dragon.
No, I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to fucking get on her.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Trying to,
Yeah. You
grab and like swing around and like land on her. That's what I'm trying to do.
Was that a dex
Are you
check
trying
or
to
what?
get up on the Hydra's back?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get on. I'm trying to get on top of her.
Yeah, you succeed in doing that. I don't know how to put you up here to make it visible to everyone.
I don't know. I'm just trying to get up there.
I'm gonna put you over here. Chiron's up there, baby. Yeah. Okay. You have landed on the back of her. Okay. So
I'll take
the wyvern we saw at Jung's Holler was massive. Its fucking head was the size of Junver. She's not that big, but she's easily like rideable size. like, honestly, like if you were a dragon rider, this would be like the ideal size, probably. So yeah, you're up on top of her, like basically like where her shoulders equivalent would be.
So this is the ideal size for a bad dragon.
I'm just trying to get up here, yeah. And then that's probably my full action to do everything. That's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, if you had
grab
a bonus actionable thing, I'd give you that.
You know what? I don't have any bonus action. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I hope.
Find the
Next
glowing
is
weak
going. It's her neck. I'll tell you that for free.
spot. Oh, really?
Look at the image.
Glowing. I assume it's glowing, yeah.
Speaking of her neck, she
Her back. Her other
pulls
things.
magic up through it as her mouth closes for a second, and then shoots out at. It's actually going to be a line, so she's shooting a beam, like this.
I almost moved away because I knew this was gonna happen.
So she's shooting a beam like this way. Now on that, Junver, Alistair, and Wynn, are you guys trying to dodge? Are you bending the cannon?
this.
Wait.
Basically, but it's gonna get more complicated.
So you're saying she moved to the left and then shot the laser like that?
No, from where she is, she's like breathing a line from starting at behind you and Wynn, and crossing over, trying to hit everyone with whatever her magic is.
It's like a sweeping attack rather than like her being in the line to launch the breath.
I got it.
Yes.
Well, the only thing I can do is try and dodge, I assume.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to dodge.
Shield, which is effectively the same. So yeah.
I mean, basically your options here are take the heat and hopefully use the cannon again, or get the fuck out of dodge. The cannon's probably gonna get smashed.
That was a. That's probably not gonna be good.
I think it's probably better to not take this.
Dex check we're doing?
Yes, Dex save technically.
Okay, I have +5 on Dex save, so 19.
It's a saving throw, if you will.
A 17 plus 2. 17.
19, you're good. 17, you're unfortunately not good.
But I can
when retreats into
use
her turbo shell.
I can add a D4, 2d4 to that.
With what?
Are you doing that?
Yes, I'm adding 2d4 to that.
How are you doing this?
With my sorcerer level, it's the divine soul. Let me just. It's on here, but.
Is this like an expendable thing, or is this something you can do?
Favored by the stars. If I fail a saving, once per short rest. If I fail a saving throw or miss with an attack roll, I can add 2d4 to the total.
Okay. Well, then you're good, because if you add 2,
I got 4.
You're 19. So you escape. Yeah. Okay. So holding on that, the beam cracks into the deck, and as she burns, instead of fire, it forms a crackling line of jade stones that sort of builds along the ship as it goes over towards Junver and Trout.
Get it?
Junver, what you got?
I rolled an 8.
Oh no!
Not great. Okay.
No.
Here's what's gonna happen.
I get no dex bonuses, my guy.
Seeing the beam stretch across the deck, and seeing that it's going to hit both you and the cannon behind you, presumably, Troton moves behind and places a hand against your shield and helps you brace and put it up.
That's cool.
He's gonna add a 19 to you.
Okay.
So she continues to hold fire on the beam, basically bashing it against you and Troton as that crystal buildup starts to build and build and build against your shield. And she's continuing to fire that beam until somebody stops her. Alistair, you're up.
Can I give Troton a quick glare and be like, I still don't like you?
He's like, oh, shut up.
Sorry, did you say what damage type this is?
No one's actually taken the damage, so no.
Okay.
Sick.
What is this damage? I believe it is Earth Force.
What?
That'd be like
You're making
bludgeoning?
things up.
Well, no, it'd be
force is
force.
type of damage.
Oh, force, yeah.
Alistair, you're up in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because I don't have a cannon anymore.
Yes, it is force damage.
Huh. I mean, it's like, I don't want to cast a fireball at it because my good friend Chiron's on that back.
You also just saw me evade. I have evasion if I dodge it.
Yeah.
So
You also, this cannon is facing her if you wanted to do something with that, but you'd have to do it yourself.
Oh. I mean, I'm assuming there's like weird fucked up shit separating me and Win on that line, so like...
Yeah, so that whole line that Win so kindly made is rocks.
Great. Well, then...
Except for over here, because
Then I
Is
probably
that
wasn't
like
going to get
a
saved.
wall or like difficult terrain?
difficult terrain. You could cross it if you needed to.
Then... I feel like it's safer for me to go and try and use this cannon.
All right,
If
give me
I'm
a sleight of hand
being
check.
Is that hand for me?
Just give me a dex with your
Didn't
proficiency.
Troden turn it towards her already?
He did.
He did.
But he has to like load it and then fire it.
Oh,
Which
okay.
one I'm
That's a-
changing it to a dex.
That's a
Yeah,
natural 20, baby.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You rush over, you fucking action
I
slide,
Usopp crack shot
mid-slide,
this shit.
you grab a cannonball, take a knee, shove it in the hole, like hop back over to the side of the cannon, and fire. Roll your 2d20s plus 8.
I get to do this every time. Okay, cannons are great now. That's an 11 and an 18. 29 plus 8, 37 or 36.
No, you're right, 37. 29 plus 8 is 37.
Cannonball hits, and this one does explode.
Hell yeah.
However, it hits her from the
Chiron dies.
underneath. It hits her from the underneath, so I'm gonna say the explosion does not reach
That's
Chiron.
fine.
She's a dragon.
Oh, okay, good.
I would say
it's a singular cannonball. It's not.
If I could angle at the neck, I would, but you know, you determine how that goes. You're the DM. I did roll in that 20, but
Nah, I'm not gonna give you that.
that's fine. That's fine. I listen. I'm still doing 38 points of damage. This is pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna give you that for reasons that'll probably make sense eventually.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you hit her and she wobbles in the air. And I'm gonna say that does, cause her to flick her head back, and the beam of magic does stop firing at Junver and Troden. So
Sick. I mean, it's still a pretty cool move for Alistair. I'm not gonna lie. He's feeling great after that one.
yeah. I'll
I'll
say
tell you
also,
that the 4 Alistair part in there.
I'm serious. I mean, bro didn't cast a fucking spell, and he did a lot of damage and saved a lot of people's lives. So this is great.
let's see if Win can do the same thing. It's Win's turn.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do the same thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move kind of behind Junver here, I think. And then I'm just gonna cast Bless at 3rd level. And target as many of us as I can. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm getting Chiron over there.
Chiron's technically the same distance away that Shaja is. I just have him there for visual purposes.
Oh, then yeah, I should be able to get him.
No, but she's also 15 feet up, so that wouldn't work.
It's 30 feet, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
She's
I
like
don't-
20
I don't-
feet away.
I wouldn't be able to tell you with the diagonal. I'm gonna say it's too far though.
I can get 5 people. So I can get me.
Oh, great. Then it's all the people.
Junver,
Get the pilot. Get the pilot.
He's up there. Whoa!
He feels so good.
Basically everyone except Chiron, Troden, and Sofaria.
Actually,
perfect.
I could get one of them if I want to, or actually, if I move in a different way.
Give it
If
to
I move
Shaja.
like really close here, right?
If you're gonna
It's
move, I'd rather you
dangerous.
go over here.
But
Give it.
the thing
make
is, if
sure it
I
gets to those two.
want to get it on all of our party members, then I need to be within 30 feet of.
I mean, the
Her.
cannon might fuck with that anyway.
Yeah, I think that's just not in the cards. So I'm gonna stay over here, and I'm gonna cast it 2nd level and just get everyone in our party except Chiron here. Y'all have blessed.
So give me the list of people that are being blessed here.
Everyone, all of the players except Chiron. So
Sweet.
myself, Junver, Ash, and Alistair.
TY.
So you move your hand up, or your sextant, and you cast bless. And the magic swirls above your head and then, disperses out. So Alistair, Junver, get your health. How much is it, Win?
It's not health. It's 1d4 to all attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, okay. As the magic swirls out and goes, when it tries to go towards Ash from your hand, and it gets yoinked into the beam that is right behind you, and some of it arcs back and smashes into your shell in the back.
No.
That's 18 damage.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Oh,
Yo.
I was a little
Hey.
afraid of that.
I gave plenty of warnings that the beam was nothing.
Yeah, you're not gonna lie, guys. I don't know why I was still casting magic around the laser.
The other guy got killed by it. He's dead.
All right. Next
His
turn.
corpse is over here somewhere. He's dead. Next is unfortunately Shaja again with a legendary action.
Fuck.
This
Her
bitch.
beam now interrupted. She slams down onto the deck. Kyron, can I get a
Animal handling.
Yeah.
I am not in a position for this.
If you want it to be animal
Yeah, I'll
handling,
do-
that's fine.
No.
Dex check to hold on.
That is a 11. That's not great, but
No, you do manage to hold on. However, you are going to take damage from basically like smacking into her back as she lands.
that's fine.
It's only 7.
Okay. It's like getting on a what do you call it? Like you're
a bull ride?
tubing. You're tubing and you go over a wave and you fucking slam and like bite your tongue.
Yeah, he hit his dick really hard.
Listen, I'm just saying that from personal experience. I've fucking had terrible experiences while tubing.
Clearly, this hyper-specific example, no shit, dog. She slams down and lands her claw on top of Selfaria.
Oh, okay, it's not me. That's good. Whew.
No, you're far enough away that I'm gonna say you don't get hit by this.
Dog bless.
Let me try to find the thing I'm looking for. Yes, she raises her claw again, now clutching Selfaria, and bashes her into the deck, and then does it again.
Oh, that's fucking sick. I mean, that's
Before
sucks for
sliding,
her, but
sliding her claw, like raking it against the deck, and I'm gonna say tearing this whole chunk of the deck off.
Ooh.
bro, what is the boat looking like? Like, are we?
Hey,
Not great. Not
the
great.
boat's not looking great. And in doing this, she sweeps Selfaria off the deck and sends her flying below beneath the clouds and the smoke.
Oh shit!
And Tron goes, well, that ain't good.
Damn, she did like 30 something damage in one
Yeah,
turn.
she
That
was a helpful DPS character. Yeah, she didn't stay out of the fire.
That is, in fact, her whole gimmick. I agree. Glad we're having this conversation right now. Anyway, Ash, you're up.
Yo, Trotten, is Mr. Subtle coming? Is he gonna be here?
I wasn't in that meeting. I didn't know you called him that.
Shout out to Mr. Subtle.
How are you guys doing over there?
Not great!
I'm pretty sure we figured out Mr. Shuttle's code name at like the 2 sessions ago, and just none of us remember. What
No, because he's Mr. Subtle forever. Till I die.
I'll clarify that. Karmar was not able to identify the last two members of the Shadowers.
That's right.
One of
So
which
we
is
know
Mr. Subtle.
we're missing
the
two,
other one
yeah.
is someone.
Somebody.
Can you still give us code names now?
No, he doesn't know their code names.
Yeah. It was only the ones that are here.
Oh yeah, he said he's heard that one's called the Warlock, and then there's the leader.
Okay.
Oh, you're correct, actually. I forgot that you guys did know that information. Yes, Warlord is Troten, so weapon is Selfaria, Dragon is fucking Shaja, and then the Witch is TL usually. TL they also just call TL.
I think you mean the bitch.
Got him! Like somewhere a mile down below, fucking what's
Aaron's
her
like, got her!
yeah, Aaron's like, nice!
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch!
I hate my ex-wife. Meanwhile, gets punched by ex-wife.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to punch you.
Also, Smart Alex just gifted $1 saying, I gotta give Win credit. Plenty people end up shooting themselves in the foot, but it takes talent to shoot yourself in the back.
Trust no one, not even yourself. Guy holding up to his own back. Okay, no, sorry. This was actually my turn before we started making stupid jokes. All right, what do I need to roll? Look at these wires. Oh my god.
Give me. You're using your whole turn to do this?
Yeah, damn right I am.
Arcana check with advantage.
Jesus Christ, those are bad rolls.
So
A
you like to hear?
13.
Woo-wee!
You and I have different definitions of bad rolls.
Yeah, it ain't great.
Yeah, I haven't rolled. I don't think I've actually had a good roll all day yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, okay, so you're gonna spend your time here identifying basically what you're able to deduce from the thing. And you spend your time fiddling with the wires, basically seeing what is kind of obviously doing what and what is like, ooh, I don't know about that, chief. With that information, I'm gonna say you're able to figure out like your best bet to getting this thing off is to disconnect the crystal from the base, the thing that is touching the rearmost side of the camera, like camera again, cannon.
Did you translate cannon to camera in your fucking head, Chris? That's incredible.
I've literally been doing it all combat for some fucking reason.
I mean, Chris is used to shooting, but not cannons.
Yeah.
Explicitly
patch,
cannons.
Yeah.
You can either do a sleight of hand check to try to disconnect some of the stuff around the base of it, or a strength check to try to pull it out. And I'm gonna leave you up to like what you think is the better decision there.
You mean between disconnect or pull it out?
Yes.
I mean, they're somewhat the same in essence.
So like,
But one sounds less
by
like
disconnect, I mean like you're gonna take stuff off, like the stuff connected to the crystal from around the base to see if that helps turn it off, or you can just be like, just pull it. It might work.
I mean, obviously I'm going for the more technical one, which is sleight of hand.
Okay. Yeah, one mass sleight of hand.
Still bad. 7.
Oof.
Nice.
I'll give you advantage here mostly because you're not, taking part in combat. Also, you can add winds blessed. I know you can't add winds blessed. Didn't make it to you.
No.
Also, it's only saving throws and attack rolls.
Yeah, but he's not attacking, so like I'd give it to him.
Fair.
This is his combat. Is his figuring out the jam.
This is my war.
This is how I win.
On the advantage, it is a... that's a 16.
Okay. Yes, so you start disconnecting some of like the diodes, like the stuff stuck to the bottom of the crystal. And this appears to be working somewhat. As you sort of pull stuff off, you sort of, identify what is causing the beam to fluctuate and what isn't. And as you take enough of these, bits off, the beam seems to be weakening somewhat. And you think you would be able to draw from that, like the connection to the base of it has been weakened by that.
I'll take it.
You definitely made. Okay, you definitely made the right choice in not pulling it out, at least not yet.
Never pull out.
Next, Troton. First thing he's gonna do is get out of the fucking spikes of doom. He also, you know what? I'm gonna give him a bonus action strength check here. He just takes his axe and just like bashes it against the side of Junver's shield and knocks all the crystals off of it that were built up from Shadja's breath.
Oh. Thanks, bro. Still don't like you, but thanks.
Don't mention it. As in, literally don't mention it. I don't like you either. And she's landed. He's gonna swing on her ass. Oh, that's terrible.
I don't like you.
It's reckless.
He doesn't like you
either. You'll be dead.
You'll
he whiffs his attacks, so that's very unfortunate. Jonver, go ahead. Can you go to this fucking spot, please? Jesus Christ. Thank you.
I think if you hold Controller Alt, it'll let you put them.
I needed to not be holding shift with the problem. There's no ship here, so you're furry.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to go like yonder.
No ship there. Yeah, you can hit her from there. Wacko.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna hit her. No special things about it.
Somebody come hit her.
+9. Okay, cool. Thanks, Forge. 1 sec.
You're welcome.
Pretty sure 11 doesn't hit.
No.
That was another 2, by the way. Just in case anyone was curious. Yeah.
Your Trenton's arms really hurt after holding up that shield, so you're both like, whoa!
In case anyone's super curious, that's like 3 2s in a row, basically.
And a 1
no, there's
before
an
that.
8 in between there. That's better, but still 17.
17 does not hit.
No.
And didn't think it would.
No.
Don't have action surge. Don't have that. I'm gonna second wind. So I got some of that left in me. So I heal for 1d plus 8 or 1d10 plus 8.
Jennifer, please.
No,
Save me,
it's gonna be another
Jennifer.
one.
Jennifer,
Watch.
save me.
Got it. Another 1.
No
Fucking did it,
way!
Wait. For that,
Great. That's just a second win. Don't boost.
no, for that second attack, you got a 17. That didn't hit,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
Did you use the bless?
Did you use the bless?
Oh, I did not use the bless.
What does the bless have?
D4.
Roll it. You can hit with that. That's what you needed!
Okay. All right, we did something.
You got that on all your attacks, but that's the only one that would have mattered.
I wasn't adding my big damage either. That's okay. All right. That's not all the damage. Still terrible, but 13.
Yeah, I mean that hits you.
Damage.
You hit her for 13 damage. It's not.
Should I forget to add that earlier? Yeah, but
Not as good as y'all were doing last time.
Oh, literally not as good because I forgot to add my big damage for the first like 2 attacks I did.
Chiron, you're on a dragon's back. What you got?
Stab.
Just curves on her ass.
Can I climb closer to the neck? of her?
Absolutely.
Am I still like on its back, but like get more
you're
towards...
basically where you started. Like you're on her shoulder area, the area between her wings.
I'm gonna ask you this: does checking what this thing is potentially made out of at all?
Oh,
in terms of like help, like is that taking action now to do so, or?
No, I mean you've also had to have time. I'm willing to give you this. Yeah, give me a investigation check, I guess. It's not a very difficult check. You're on top of her.
Like a 12. This one, yeah, 12.
With a 12, so her exterior almost feels like stone, but like regular rock, not like jade.
I was gonna say it's colored like jade. I wonder what it is.
While like her magic, is beaming off of her, it's not actually like it's not like hot, it's not fire or anything like that. It's just sort of waves of magic. Like it's ephemeral. Like if your hand waves through it, doesn't like burn you or anything like that. So it's like a soft stone is how I would describe her hide. It's not dragon scale.
I think blunt damage is good against stone. I'm gonna punch her.
You have an axe.
Yeah.
I was about to say about that blast.
Slice,
That didn't blast it, yeah?
chop damage versus punch damage. Blunt.
Smoke weed every day.
I assume. I shouldn't assume anything actually with this person. 27 hits.
Yeah, sure does.
She's just immortal. Okay.
Just Goku punch a dragon. In the back of
It's
the head.
19, by the way. We know that now off Jumper's turn.
Okay, sorry. 9 damage on the first magical blunt.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I missed the second one.
You're on her back. Where are you trying? How are you trying to hit her? Are you just punching?
Just punching her like from the back. Like,
Okay.
I'll show you how to punch somebody.
You gotta follow up on that.
No, I missed.
Okay. You're hitting her in the back, and she's trying to like hit you, but she can't get you. You're in the spot she can't scratch.
Ooh, it's always the worst.
But I'm done.
Yeah,
My turn's done.
dragons, I guess,
Okay.
are just like fucked if they have a back scratch.
Yeah, they
Honestly-
do the thing that like
Honestly, most
bears
of their
do.
body they probably can't scratch. Their
I don't
hands
know.
don't reach
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
them.
Well, yeah, they do the bear thing though, where they get a tree and just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
But it has to be a mountain for fucking dragons.
Yeah. She's on the deck and she's being attacked in the back and can't reach Chiron, so she is going to flail and attack at both Junver and Troton with her claws. Just some big swipes. It's going to be 2 aimed at each of you.
Standing right behind you, boys. Thank you very much.
Junver, that's 1 for you.
Alistair almost went Borat there for
That's
a second.
also yeah, he did. It's also 1 for you.
Having a both of you, thank you very much.
Great victory.
Big success.
I don't know what he
Marcus
says.
Junver, you're taking 19.
Okay, glad I healed a little bit last turn.
Troton's taking 17. And then with her bonus action, she is going to breathe a single bolt of magic at Alistair hiding
No.
behind.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
heavens to Betsy, that does not hit your ass.
Oh, thank Christ. I thought you were saying the other way.
No, you know what I'm gonna say is that she aims and you duck behind Troton.
Good. No, yeah. I absolutely
Hell yeah.
would.
Yeah, that's gonna whiff super hard, and that means you're up.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you're after Shaja.
Oh. Is this cannon still aimed at her?
It is. It's not loaded.
Could I, if I roll well,
You wanna
do
go
it in
for it?
one
Yeah,
turn?
Yeah, give me a dex check. I'm not giving you advantage this time though.
Are we doing dex or sleight of hand?
I'm giving you dex plus proficiency to basically load and fire.
Okay. I mean, that's the same difference, I guess. Oh god.
Yeah, I guess it is.
It's a.
Well, you could have expertise. I don't know.
I swear, I'm rolling hot this stream. It's a dirty 20.
One of us needs to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirty 20, yeah, you hit.
Great. It's
2d20s plus 8.
Fuck yeah. Okay, that was a 3. So I talked to you fucking soon. And that's a 15. So 18 plus 8,
11
26.
plus. No. Oh yeah, so you did it. You did it.
I did the way I did it. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. That hits, and she is pushed back, and this time, yes, actually slips off of the deck, and then has to fly to hold her position. Great. Win.
Hi. I'm just gonna get away from this cannon, or this big
The thing that
laser
betrayed
cannon.
you? Yeah.
And I doubt I really need to do this, but
Don't stand near the three of
Cast
us. is
another
all I'll
spell.
say.
and now I'm gonna cast a spell. And
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna cast a regular ass guiding bolt.
Cast plant growth on the dragon.
A regular ass guiding bolt at her.
When you should keep like bagged plants in your pocket, you can throw it like a grenade and then plant growth it.
That's cool.
It's a 19 hit.
Yes, 19 hits.
19 hits. And then guiding bolt, if I remember correctly, is 46.
Oh, this makes
I'm
attacks
just gonna do
easier to
that.
hit, right?
Just the next one,
Just one.
Oh, okay.
which I think will probably be Chiron, which is good.
12 damage. Radiant, if that matters.
It does not.
And then next attack has advantage.
Okay.
Sick.
That is Wynn's turn, which means next.
Oh shit,
That's
the
way too
music
loud.
Oh,
changed.
actually, could I like hide in here before I end my turn?
You can open the door and go inside? Yeah, absolutely.
I thought you said all the doors were open.
Yeah, whatever.
fuck.
Sure, it's open. Who cares?
Wynn's like, oh fuck, the music changed. Get inside.
That's a valid option.
I just want to
honestly.
put some wall between me and her.
Just let some light into the rest of the ship, you know?
Shadia continues to beat her wings, and the wind is brushing across the deck, and the boat is rocking. And a
come
chill in
a-knocking.
the air. The chill in the air nips at the back of your neck, like something is creeping up behind you. And in the air above you all, magic cuts through, jagged and sloppy, as almost like a hole is cut. And tumbling through it are two people you're familiar with. First being Sofaria, looking even worse than she was minutes ago.
Sick.
Her left arm now broken, like off. And a sharply pointed edge of crystal, basically where her arm used to be.
What sucks?
And her right arm, go ahead.
Is no matter what you say the second person, there's no way it's somebody that I want to be on this ship, probably.
Nah,
Yeah.
it sure ain't, bud. And her right arm is slung over the shoulder of TL.
Fuck!
Yep.
I was
That's
like,
what I
there's a
thought,
chance it's
still.
TL, but I really hope it's not.
TL huffs and breathes heavily, and you notice that her magic shroud, that the thing that she wears, seems to be thinner. In many places, so thin that you can actually see her flesh and clothing beneath. It's like struggling to keep form around her face. The right side of her whole face actually visible, hair leaking out, stringy and wild, and eyes bloodshot. What the fuck happened? She hisses the words at Troton before looking over the rest of you. These fucking idiots, they stopped you? Troton goes, not the fucking time! What about you? You do anything productive today?
This is awesome.
Yeah, get her, Troton.
He hops out, did you kill her at least? She goes, I don't think so. And Troton repeats what he said earlier. Man, things aren't going my way today. And TL has, and technically Sofaria, but she ain't looking too hot, have joined the turn order.
That's not good.
Maybe also not bad.
TL slumps Sofaria off of her shoulder and pulls her magic in, and it forms the bow shape. And she takes a look at all of you and shoots at Shaja.
Fuck. I'm so worried for Chiron.
She lets off 3 arrows.
You're on the dragon's back.
I'll be fine.
She lets off 3 arrows in quick succession, and 2 of them thunk into Shadja's chest, and they remain there like stuck. Basically, just 2 magical bolts of TL's light magic, and that's going to deal an amount of damage I'm going to keep secret from you guys because she's not as cooperative as Troton is. Great. After that, we're going to turn to regular turn order. Ashbaw, how's that crystal looking, bud?
God.
And she used up the advantage, eh?
I think I'm getting a bit of hang.
no.
I think I'm
I
getting
feel
a
like
hang of this.
she's not allied enough to use.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say that. She's on your side there for counter's advantage. No, I won't give you that. Also, she's a fucking boss. Like, I'm not going to fucking do that.
Fair.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
All right, give me another Arcana check, this time not advantaged.
Eight.
No!
You think you should pull it.
That's rough.
Fuck, Chris.
Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you. With an 8, your best scientific deduction is pulling this thing will definitely shut it off now.
Then I guess we're doing that. I have rolled bad every Arcana check. I've rolled over a 10. I don't know what to do.
We all
Give me
died.
that strength check.
Oh, this is gonna be like a negative 800. No, that one I rolled. I have to minus 1 for my strength. That one I rolled a 15.
15. Okay.
That would have been a 20 plus for the fucking Arcana check. Christ.
God.
You pull the crystal from its chamber with a final puff, and the crystal bounces free. However, with a 15, I'm going to say it does bounce out of your hands. Magic sparks off of it as it jumps and bounces along the floor.
I'm bad at sports. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, this basically football-sized crystal, appropriately enough, wow, bouncing a bit more than it should with each motion, like a cup on the floor at 2 a.m.
Wow.
The sound it makes is
Painting
hollow
a real
and-
word picture here, Chris. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you know me, baby. Nothing like fantasy and 2 a.m.
Gone wrong.
The sound it makes is hollow and echoey, and you hear it ring in your ears for far too long. And finally, the beam firing off the deck of the Eris comes to an end, fizzling out with a low whistle. Whistle goes whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
Boo.
As yes, the beam finally stops firing, and then now on the deck of the ship is a crystal. Right there.
It's the nuclear football.
I cast fireball.
Oh no!
Yes, the crystal falls out and is now resting on the deck of the ship, and everybody looks at it.
Question: how far above ground are we?
Hundreds of feet, probably possibly thousands.
Okay, so more than 500 probably.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You needed to get in range to teleport onto this. Remember.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
As the beam finishes, TL pauses in her motion, looking off at where the beam was and now at the Shaper's Stone. Troton does the same, but instead looking at the crystal, and they both go, shit. Shaja takes a swipe, which Troton dodges, and TL says, Troton, it's now or never. And he goes, fucking hell, as he produces a crystal on a string from his pocket.
Oh,
you
shit.
recognize it as the same one he had at that ballroom fight in Rontmar, the one they were trying to use to suck the magic out of Darmay.
Oh shit.
Moving way the fuck too fast, TL basically zips over, and Troton says, "It's not fucking ready," and TL snatches it from his hand. It hardly matters. And she moves back into her spot next to Selfaria, and she says to everyone as she knocks an arrow beginning to pull on magic, "Just keep it in place. All I need is a moment." And she speaks it like an order to the rest of you. Junver, you're up.
Fuck.
Wait, what did she say?
She said, "Just keep her in place. All I need is a moment."
Oh, keep her in place.
Chiron, you better get the fuck off that dragon's back.
I'm fine. Bro, worry about your own self. That's all I'm
I'm
saying.
worried for you. I hope you're okay, man. I want you to live.
I'll be fine.
Okay.
I want you to live.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm where I want to be.
Chris, she's only technically one size category bigger than me, right?
What size category are you?
I think I'm huge right now.
Yeah, only one bigger.
Wait, are you double big?
Yeah. I hate this. I'm gonna fucking grapple the dragon.
That's sick.
I'm gonna go to the edge and try and grab her.
That's sick.
If she's more than one bigger than me, I don't do this.
You're huge right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
I'm saying
Do it without
I
a
considered
penalty.
casting
Okay.
shrink on her. No, it's not called shrink, but whatever the fuck it is.
Didn't think I'd have to grapple a fucking dragon today. Sorry.
Well, that's on you. Hey, if you're not gonna come prepared for class, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know how to help you.
All right.
It's an
grapple.
attack action.
Yep, attack action. And then we deal with the rest after that. All right, so we'll try just an attack action first, and if that fails, we'll continue reading. Uh. 26.
Ooh. A respectable
Okay.
number.
I mean, so wait, what does she have to do to counter
So
this?
I think I hit. So I hit,
Uh-huh.
which means now.
You only replace one of your attacks with the grapple, so you can still do your other.
Is that 2025 rules?
Yeah,
Did
that
they
hits.
change it?
I
I'm
believe
using the
so.
2025, yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, 2024, excuse me.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Same difference.
Joe Biden's America, you could grapple.
Successfully
Now you can't
because
prepare
of the
it.
grappled condition. So it is. She is
Grapples are too
grappled.
Those Italian grapples.
So she just straight up is grappled, which means she can try and break free on her turn. I don't think I really want to do anything else other than keep her still. So
You should be able
gonna-
to
You can
still just
attack,
do
too.
another attack, right?
yeah, so I'll just
you
do an
can.
attack with my offhand, not using the two-handed bonus on my shield.
Okay, so you're bucklering.
Still the same. 8. Wait, is it +8 or +9? Hang on, I think I fucked up. I think it's +9. It is +9,
Then it's 19.
so it's 19. I hit.
Yeah, you
Cool.
hit. Okay.
Sweet, perfect.
I don't deal that much damage with this, so. Although I'm huge, so
Every
I
bit-
do that extra
every bit
2d6.
counts.
so-
Every bit counts.
Alright, that's not all.
What's crazy is that
17.
we're at some point gonna beat this dragon, maybe, and then we're gonna be on a crashing ship with 3 major villains.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, sure are.
Safaria's like pretty fucked right now.
Okay, dragons grappled and
Yeah,
took
but we
17
fought one of them
damage.
and they almost killed us by themselves. So
That was also 3 levels ago, maybe. So maybe
yeah, but I'm still less than half health and almost out of spell slots.
I'm holding her fucking still.
Yeah. Chiron. We're back to you.
This is gonna be interesting. I am going to run off the dragon or jump off the dragon and go kind of like make a. What is this blue thing, by the way? What is
That's
blue
missing. That part of the ship's broken.
thing? I'm gonna grab the crystal.
Okay.
And-
Go ahead.
I was gonna do. This thing has caused so many problems for everybody in this city, and this city. You guys all have caused so much problem. I'm gonna take the crystal, but like I'm gonna go like this, but like fake throw it behind my back and tuck it in.
Oh,
I think I'm throwing it off this ship.
you're doing the fucking like throw a fake treat for a dog.
He's doing a hidden
But I'm
ball.
so quick. I feel like I'm so fast that it looks like I'm chucking it, and I'm gonna tuck it in and just try to tuck it away.
Did
Hidden ball
I
trick, dude.
did I
This is
give
made-
you a bardic inspiration or all my
I do not believe
inspirations
so. I don't
used?
so.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Okay.
so.
No.
Okay.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check to see how stealthy you
Please,
are.
God.
Okay, also, when you pick it up, you are going to take damage.
All right, that's fine. Can I hit? Let me ask you this, just for flavor text. If I bonus action step of the wind just to make my just to make me key point bonus action step of the wind to make me appear faster, could you? Is that something? Maybe I could try to swindle advantage from. Like I'm just moving so quick.
If you burn a key
All
point,
my
I'll give you
motions.
advantage. I'm fine
Okay.
with that trade.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, you're rolling against, and I'm going to say...
I know. Some really smart people. I know.
You're rolling against Safaria and Troton. Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. It's not what you want to hear.
Okay, I rolled for them. You have to beat it, is how I'm going to rule this.
24.
Unfortunately, Troton is well aware of what you have done. Safaria is not.
Damn it.
Wait, you
Okay,
got a
does Troton
24
know?
and
Okay.
Troton caught it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually rolled a fucking nat 20.
Oh.
Also, I'm surprised he has that much
Yeah.
perception.
That's
Even on
that's
nat
what
20.
I'm
I
most
guess you would
shocked
have
about.
to auto see it. Yeah.
I thought
well, I
CL
think if
would
he
catch
does a
you.
nat 20, he would auto see it. It's fine. How much damage did I take from doing it?
8. Ooh, that's a good question. Did Shadja see it?
I mean, that's the thing I'm more worried about.
I'm gonna keep that information secret.
Ah, you bitch.
Yeah, you should. You should actually. Because I would influence a lot of how I would act based off that.
Okay. Next is unfortunately Shadja.
Fuck.
Well, I guess,
We'll have to find out.
We'll know pretty quickly.
yeah, not a big reveal, I guess. Then, as she immediately snaps her head and looks at Chiron.
Fuck.
Maybe she's just mad that I threw it off the thing. Maybe she's just mad.
Her eyes, like Troton's eyes, did not track off the ship when you threw it. They watched you put it in your back jacket.
No. Oh.
Well, I mean, she can't shoot a big laser at him at least, or else she blows her own ass up. So.
And she sucks in magic and begins to like. Jennifer has her arm trapped, so her leg trapped, so she can't do anything. She sucks in magic, and she's ready to point at you. And Troton just goes, "I don't know, pass it." Chiron, you have a free action to pass the football.
Oh God, who will throw it to? Certainly not.
Throw it to the doctor.
I'm the safest one with it.
Touch it.
Here, well, yeah, I mean, it's just that she's shooting at you, so you can try to. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to culture your opinion. Here are your options of people to pass it to. People who have open hands.
Probably
Ash.
Oh no, Ash. Yeah.
Alistair, Troton. TL is shooting. Safaria has one arm. Wynn's inside. Jennifer's holding a dragon, and Carmire's unconscious.
Two questions.
Carmire, catch! Damn it, you suck.
Just quick.
Hits him in the
Real quick.
head.
If the Dragon Blast hits the crystal, do I assume it's going to break it?
You assume you will die in the biggest explosion imaginable.
Okay, that's not great.
And in fact, Troton will go, "You will die in the biggest explosion imaginable, and so will all of us."
Part two. Is it feasible that if I were to throw it to Alistair, I'm saying I'm not choosing that, would Troton intercept it? That's...
He will probably try to catch you if you throw it over there, because he'll also probably think you're throwing it to him.
Question.
They're close enough that he would think it.
I'll say throwing it to Ash might not be a bad idea.
It's still too gamey,
Chris.
I still think throwing it to Ash would be the most logical.
How much time do we have before we think she's about to blast us? Because I effectively have a crazy teleport, but if I crazy teleport, then I will also probably fall to my death, assuming I don't still have a feather fall activated, which I shouldn't.
You don't.
No.
It would be a thing of like Ash would have to give me feather fall again before I teleported.
You have no way of really knowing that. It's the same as when she was aiming that big arrow at Stringwater. She had never ended up firing because Marin interceded. But she's like, she's pulling magic in, and like the bow is growing bigger and wrapping around her.
I throw it to Ash. That's the most logical one. I wouldn't want Troton to get it, and I think Ash is further away. I know it seems bad, but I slide it to Ash, I think, on the ship. So
Wait. I was going to. Damn.
Yeah, I slide it to Ash.
Okay. We're gonna re-enter QTE mode here for a second. Then give me a dex check to roll it, and then Ash, give me a dex check to snatch it. Won't be that hard.
17.
Okay, you roll it to Ash pretty easily.
That's actually a 16 on the grab.
And you snatch it up off the ground and, cradle it so it doesn't,
I'm
roll
so
any further
glad I
like
was an ineligible receiver on this play. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Chiron.
sorry.
No, I'm glad. I'm so glad.
You made the probably correct decision to throw the football, roll the football, as opposed to trying to dodge
Just
with it.
tossing it.
And the beam from Shadja hits as you basically get it out of your hands. You roll me a dex check. You have 3 different ranges you're trying to hit here. You don't want the lowest one.
Can I?
Not 20.
Not 20.
Oh!
Let's go.
Okay.
I got good. 28. 28. Yeah, 28.
I actually can't move you because of this beam. Okay, hilarious. You're good. And you actually scramble up. You're actually going to be above. But you jump and do a leap and grab the banister of the area of the ship next to you, and land up there. And the pilot's like, "Hello." You're up on the top deck.
I forgot about this guy.
He's having a real rough time keeping this thing in the air.
Understandable.
As hundreds of pounds of stone started to build on it. Also, that the deck's falling apart. You're good. Alistair, you're up.
Fucking TL's still charging her big beam.
Yep.
No, she shot it. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, sorry. The arrow.
It hasn't been her turn yet.
It's
I
the area.
mean, if I can aim maybe at like a wing specifically to like knock her off balance to let TL get a better shot. If there's any way I can flavor my cannon shot to help TL get like a easier shot, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I would say you're gonna aim for a wing. I'm gonna make that harder.
fine.
Roll me a dex check.
A 17.
I decided to make it meet her AC, so now the shot goes wild and flies off the
That's
side.
still a really good roll, which is what pisses me
Yeah, I know,
off.
it's unfortunate.
I get
Yeah.
why, but like, damn. I mean, she's still being
Admiral-
held by fucking Junver. I don't know if that
Yes.
flavors you at all.
It's gonna help. It's not gonna help you.
Okay.
Win. Admiral
Hi.
Plant Growth.
I think I don't have a ton I want to do. I do want to maybe get in play for this football if I need to be. Don't want to. You don't want to pass it to me as your only option, but if I need to be, so maybe I just go like. The beam's off now, so I don't need to worry about it as much.
True.
Yes, the beam's off.
Go like
Yeah,
over
cast-
here.
You get crazy with your spells. Honestly, touch the crystal and then cast a spell at 10th level.
And then I'm just gonna shoot
Certainly an
her.
idea.
You can now
Or
cast.
maybe like over here for now. Shoot her, and then maybe I'll move further. But ooh, that's a nat 20
On your guiding bolt.
on my guiding bolt, which means is that double dice? Yeah. So slash roll
Did anybody
8.
attack this dragon since your last guiding bolt?
27 damage.
So.
Oh, I could have used it on the grapple. Yeah,
That's fine.
I didn't, but I could have.
You got it anyway.
27 damage?
27 damage.
Yeah,
Holy
crit
motors.
double dice. Yeah.
Yeah, double dice. That's a fireball with not even a first level. It's a first level spell, but I don't even use the slot.
You hear that, Ash? Alistair?
What?
I mean, hey,
There's a
TL might
fireball
not be
with
on
a
the
guiding
team,
bolt.
but guiding bolt bonus for hitting fucking Jaja.
Hold on. Okay. That is win. Ash, do you have anything?
What? Want me to shoot damage at the big old dragon?
Here's the thing. You have the crystal, so you can obviously just be like, I'm keeping this thing fucking safe. Or if you want to try to keep Shaja in place any more than everyone else is doing. You also, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I kind of want to move a little
Yeah, this
further,
crystal
so I'm like
going-
over here, if that's okay.
is this crystal gonna explode in my pocket if I try and cast magic?
Great question. It's so okay. As you're holding this thing is still humming with magic energy. It's clearly not as full as it was before, or not as like I don't know active as it was before. Because it shocked Chiron, but it did not shock you. It also shocked Carmire, and he's having a time. And what am I trying to say here? But yeah, it still is like buzzing with energy, and you can tell that this thing is like it's a super magic battery.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So-
very much not cast magic while holding thing.
That's a smart thing to do.
Just feel like
good idea,
that's
yeah.
burning too many people in this party, and I don't feel like adding to that casualty list.
It's fair.
Actually, I'm gonna intercede because I think this will affect what you do greatly. Because Troton is going to go next, and we're not really in full combat order. He moves towards you and is going to attempt to grab that thing from you.
Whoa!
However, I'm gonna say you see him coming because he has to cross all this shit.
Jump off the ship and fly.
Fly away.
I mean, that is my best option.
I'm an expert.
I mean, if you want to fly higher than he can reach, I'm gonna say that's a very easy solution here.
Yes, I'm going to fly higher than he can reach.
Great. I'm gonna remove this.
I am going to yell down, "Someone watch the doctor," because that was my other goal of being in this position.
Okay. Yeah. He'll basically move there as you fly up, and he's like, "Fucking owls."
Everyone is
How do they
fond of
work?
owls.
Well, while he's mad at birds, I flip him one as I get out of his range.
Somewhere the dictamancer nods wistfully. All right, and that's going to come all the way back around Jennifer, which means TL time.
TT.
Yes, TL keeps digging in, pulling in more and more magic as the strands of her magic of that bow wrap around her, and she keeps her aim on Shadja. She looks out of the corner of her eye and sees Ash flying up with the crystal, and she's Troton beneath him, and then looks back at Shadja for saying, "You should have known better than to trust me." And she turns, aiming now instead off the side of the ship at the Shaper's Stone.
Oh.
The magic amulet that Troton gave her is like dangling around her wrist and lights as she releases her arrow. A massive arrow sails across the sky.
I'm assuming I can't cast counterspell on that.
It's not a spell.
Yeah, just making sure.
A massive arrow of TL sails across the sky, hurtling towards the Shaper's Stone. And
Can I run, grab TL, cast Dimension Door, and then hold her in front of the giant arrow?
no, you want to switch that layout for us? A massive arrow sails across the sky, hurtling towards the Shaper's Stone, and it connects.
Fuck.
Waves of magic blast off the stone, crashing across the sky as the deck of the Eris rocks heavily, and behind you the pilot of the ship is blasted by a stray bolt of magic and sent soaring off the ship.
God damn it. This guy's like the worst day ever.
Well, he's dead now.
Still the worst day ever for him.
Troton remarks as he looks up at Ash, but instead plants his axe into the ground to steady himself as the whole deck rocks. Junver, can I get a dex check to not fall off the ship?
Oh no.
Oh.
11.
Plus, as long as it's a
plus-
saving throw, which I
plus
assume it is.
It's saving throw.
1d4.
Okay.
No!
12. We knew how that was gonna go.
You hold on as damn well as you can to Shadja's leg, trying to hold on, but in fact, as the boat slips, her foot is no longer on the edge of the ship, and you fall off the bottom and are now in free fall. Hold. In this, the slow-mo moment, cracks spread across the Shaper's Stone, and magic begins to leak or pour out of it, filling the sky with that brilliant green light that the whole stone is made out of. The top floors of the Shamari Palace that are built around the stone just crumble off and crash into the building in the city below. And the cracks grow and grow, forming deep fissures in the surface of the stone. But then they slow, and the Shaper's Stone cracks, but refuses to shatter.
Okay.
And TL adds, shit. Junver
I kick her in the dick.
is falling to his doom. Anybody got anything?
How far is he down?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in this moment 20 feet, and he's gonna be gone another 20 feet in about fucking 2 seconds, bud.
Hold on. How far on the ground? How far from the ground are we?
1,000 feet.
Yeah. Too much. Okay, is it I have no way of knowing this, and you shouldn't tell me this. Is there a way I can fucking jump off the ship, dive, diving, shrinking myself to go as fast as possible?
I have an idea.
Okay.
I pull out Mr. Business.
Oh! Okay.
Mr. Business, parachute now, or we both die, and I point him towards the ground.
Read me the rules of Mr. Business again really fast. I don't think he can accomplish this goal, but go on.
I don't have the full rules. I just have always haggle coin dude that can turn into mundane items.
God damn it.
I will
Of
pull
which
the thing
a
up
parachute
because I
is a
do
mundane item.
Yes, I agree with that.
I believe he can only turn into things of a certain size.
Parachute. That's the thing.
Didn't we
Parachute
have
is
it
a
turn
big
into a
item.
bridge?
No, we had him turn into a zip line, like a little,
Yeah.
what do you call it?
Parachute you can fold into less than a backpack.
That's not what, but
Chris-
that's not its size. Folding something does not make it smaller.
Yeah.
It's still a
Do we
certain amount
know-
of mass.
All right.
Do I know if Junver can reverse from big to small?
Yes, you do know that.
Like really small.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, no.
Okay, he can't go like.
I can revert to normal
Okay.
size.
Just the ruling on the field for Mr. Business. An otherworldly mimic, Mr. Business will turn into anything smaller than a standard Smith & Griffin size treasure chest for a price to be determined between Mr. Business and his partner. I'm going to say a parachute's bigger than that because a parachute could wrap up a treasure chest and therefore is bigger than it.
But it
can also fit inside a treasure chest.
But folding something does not make its mass smaller.
No, it's the same mass, but it still
it's the
fits in
same
a treasure
mass.
chest. If it's bigger.
You could fold anything then, though.
No, you can't fold everything.
You can't do that. No.
Not everything.
But this is a blanket. You can't be like,
I mean, hey, if we're talking mass, we can be like, hey, fill that treasure chest with gold, you know?
Yeah. I get what you're trying to say, Chris. I just also think parachutes are meant to be folded before they are deployed. You're still
Even if
the
it's
DM.
a smaller than normal parachute, I'll take it.
We're assuming he's already 60 feet away, so I can't cast Featherfall.
Unless you dove off the side too and tried to catch
You'd
it.
have to dive.
Well, no, it would be.
Well, that's nothing. Well, that's nothing to me.
If yeah.
Cashball can fly.
Yeah. I mean, you could try to catch him.
If he can.
I mean, if I can try and speed my spell again, I mean, it's probably too much spells in succession for me to Misty Step 30 feet, then Featherfall, unless you'll let me do that. If not, I'm just gonna try and fly to Featherfall.
Let's have you try to fly to Featherfall.
Okay.
I'm gonna rule with Mr. Business is that because part of his rules are like if he's a treasure chest and you hit him, he'll revert back. I'm gonna say that if he is like something like that, like a parachute or whatever, and he's being whipped by wind and has to like fulfill the duties of a treasure,
he'll fail to keep his shape anyway. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Fair enough.
So he pops out and goes, "You're gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm a coin," and then goes back in your pocket. Okay. If that's the case, Ash, can I get a deck? Actually, for anything. Let's pause and take a piss.
Thank you. I need to go so bad.
Junver careens to his death next time on stage. So yeah.
Junver careens to his death. Jesus Christ.